It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. It's East versus West here in Milwaukee. The Bucks hope to put on a show for this home crowd. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
You know, when you only see a team twice a year, Greg, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, Gortat is up there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Allen in the shooting guard.
And Thabo Sefolosha, one of those 3-and-D guys in Oklahoma City. But his three-point shot fallen off a little bit here the last few seasons. He can still make an impact, though, as a long, lanky defensive specialist.
Back to Westbrook. Stolen by Walker. Moving it up. Stolen by George. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's Harden with the drive. Westbrook pulls it in.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
George. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
You know, if you're looking to build a small forward and there wasn't a LeBron James template, you might go with PG, Paul George. Height, length, athleticism, that combination off the charts with him. And he's got a nice, unflappable demeanor, too.
Yeah, talking about Paul George, a big part of his dominance, his attitude. He doesn't yell or pump his fist. He's really the quiet assassin.
Yeah, once he maxes out in the weight room, which he will, now that he's in his mid-20s, I think he's going to be an Adonis. I mean, exactly the kind of physique you're looking for in a prototype at the small forward.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Faried down low. He's up against Bosch. And he gets it to go.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Walker against Westbrook. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The dish to Faried. There's a screen by Gortat. Back to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. The 10-footer finds the target.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Bosch heads the pick for Harden. Gortat with the steal. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's George missing.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
From the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Back to Walker. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Bosh. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
The three from George. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
And we all know about Paul George and his injury while with Team USA. I mean, he has still said that he would consider playing international ball.
For George to be eager to go back and represent the U.S. in international play is a brave move.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, a lot of it might be that he just wants to put that in the past and move on. And sometimes you do that best by confronting things head on. The only way to have that be the past is to keep playing for his country.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Oladipo, he's checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. On defense, Oklahoma City. They have a 9-point lead. Walker goes in. Bosh can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Pelicans. Westbrook dishes to Gortat. The shot by George, wide open. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Westbrook passes to Fareed. Kicks it out to Allen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Allen, right side. Fareed, a screen on Harden. Pass to George. He feeds it to Fareed. Milwaukee with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Now, here's Walker. Let's go. No good off the front iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Stolen by Westbrook. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Allen kicks to Gortat. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Westbrook. Stolen by Walker. Fast break, Milwaukee.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult. While they're trailing?
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you knew it was just a matter of time with him.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Guarded by Walker. Clock at 6. Noah the screen. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Korver, no luck.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Harden. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Fires from the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Bucks trail by 10. Harden dishes to Bosh. Harden the pass to Walker. Harden kicks to Oladipo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or she'll give up points in a hurry.
You know, it's really a bit surprising that the coach kept him on the floor this long. And because he did, he's picked up his third foul now.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Now here's Walker. Kicks it to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Bosh. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Thunder leading by 9. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and give the bonus. We'll head to the line for 2.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Now here's Bosh. And Valanciunas kicks to Bosh. Oh, and here comes Korver all alone. No luck. Bucks trail by 10. Harden inside the 3-point line. Off the left rim and out. Oklahoma City has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Korver. Bucks have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. And Walker kicks to Valanciunas. Here's Bosh. Makes it off the glass. Bosh has got his 2nd basket.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Noah with a screen on Walker. Feeds the basement. And he gets it to go.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Walker with it. Now defended by Korver. It's Harden with the drive. The 3 from Bosh. Bosh with another miss. to the wing on the left. Here's Bazemore. Here's Humphries. The shot no good. Bosch with some nice D. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Back to Oladipo. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Humphries dishes to Korver. Pass to Noah. Rebound, Milwaukee. Bosch has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the jam by Harden.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Korver, good. Outside, Walker. This one for 3. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and, you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Kenneth Faried is out there with Paul George. That's Tony Allen. Then it's Gortat. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Valanciunas. To the middle. Oladipo. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. The Thunder leading by 13. And here's George. Six on the shot clock. Gortat inside. He's covered by Bosch. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
And Muhammad throws it down.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
George with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. And again, it's Gortat. Gortat's got 6 points.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
The Thunder leading by 13. Westbrook kicks to Allen. Back to Westbrook. And here's George for 3. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Oladipo. For the 3. Great D that time from Westbrook.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Harden kicks to Valanciunas. One-on-one fast break. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
And that's the beauty of the game right there. I hope we get the opportunity to see a few more of those.
Shots good by Bosch. Bosch has got 8 points.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Westbrook. The offensive rebound. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Thunder shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, guys, a high-energy post player like Kenneth Faried excels at doing the dirty work. As a matter of fact, he's nicknamed the Manimal for good reason. Very few players in the league possess this combination of energy and aggressiveness.
Lures checked in for Valanciunas. And he lobs it up. It's tipped. Stolen by Harden. To the inside. Here's Muhammad. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Jeff Ayers is checked in for Milwaukee. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Count the bucket. 8 points for James Harden.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Right side, George. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen. Here's Muhammad. Westbrook with the block.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Sanders is checked in. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That's his first foul. Andrew Godlock, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Here's Ayers. It's good, and the Thunder lead is get down to 11 on the bucket from Lure.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips now on the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Korver. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Bucks making a change here. Walker's checked in. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to Brooklyn. Passes to Lure. And the rejection by Sanders. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Bazemore passes to Noah. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Outside, Walker. Dishes to Ayers. Oladipo for 3. Tries again. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Milwaukee, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early. And the first one at the line is good.
And in today's NBA, it's all about spacing on offense. It used to be more about finding matchups to exploit. Now it is all about opening up great looks by spreading the floor.
And with great spacing in the NBA, you need great shooting. More than ever, shooting and spacing, Clark, are at a premium in the NBA for teams.
Yeah, well, it starts with point guards being able to break down defenses and get into the lane to create open shots. You want to be able to create space for the point guards to drive, so you need shooters on the wings.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's Ayers. Now Muhammad. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Noah the screen. There's the pass to Bazemore. Sanders sets the screen for Korver. Here's Walker. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Noah gets it to Bazemore. Outside Korver. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession.
And Oladipo, here we go.
And for Victor Oladipo, guys, last season you saw him continue to make strides in this game. He has the build to be one of the best guards in the league, and he's on the right track right now. Very excited for his future.
Oladipo hits them both.
And what a tremendous game for Oladipo. 12-point. He's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. As you said about Oladipo, he has a bright future in this league after playing at Indiana, already stepping into the leader role with the Orlando Magic.
Yeah, and what I like most about his game and the way he plays is that he contributes really in every facet. I'll use a baseball term. He's a 5'2". I mean, he really does a little bit of everything well, and he can make a big impact even when his shot isn't falling, be it on the glass with his passing or his defense.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Sergei Karasov comes in for Victor Oladipo. Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Shabazz Muhammad.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
For the Thunder, Gortat's checked in for Noah. Humphreys comes in for Larry Sanders. And Paul George is subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Now here's Westbrook. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. Korver gets a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. Walker goes in. Over in the corner. Lure. Off target with his three.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And it's a switch flipped between quarters. He's gone from a terrific first to a scoreless second.
And Westbrook, here we go. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
1:53 left now here in the second. Off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Here's Walker. He has 6. From deep three-point range.
Not as much success from behind the arc right now. I'd expect them to try to work the ball inside a little bit. I mean, it's one thing to knock down threes, but when they're not falling, I think you've got to go inside a little more as the game goes on.
It's stolen by Korver. George dishes to Westbrook, but they recover it. Inside, here's Korver. Another shot, and it's blocked. Now here is Cephalosha. He's covered by Westbrook, and he gets the bucket. Karsov got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 6. There's a screen by Gortat. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Humphries. Swiped it away. Here's Cephalosha.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Humphries with a screen on Walker. Here's Korver for 3. Humphries kicks to Gortat. And George, here we go. It's tipped. And here's Walker outside. Got it off in time, but it's no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Thunder lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. The second half just about to get going here.
George having a fantastic game. He's got 17 points and 2 steals. He's been hot from downtown to go along with those great assist numbers.
Yeah, but I mean, he's also shot it well, but then he's also done a great job of dissecting the defense with some great passes.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
I like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat. with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor.
And Kevin, Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it.
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. Kemba Walker is up there with Cephalosha. Then it's John Lure. Then there's Sergei Karasov. And it's Ayers, and it's the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Karasov passes to Walker. He kicks it to Karasov. The 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Thunder leading by 5. The feet to Gortat. It's Allen on the rim. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Westbrook kicks to Allen. Gortat. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 9. Over in the corner. Lure. And the basket by Karasov.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Allen. Fareed dishes to George. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Now, here's Walker. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
There's the dish to Lure. No good from outside.
You know, even though he missed that 3-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. Not good shot selection, long range, and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Walker against Westbrook. And Walker kicks to Lewis. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
And finished off by Westbrook. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
The finish. The big dunk at the end of the break.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Walker with it. He's got 11. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Oklahoma City leading by 10.
Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
Here's Karasov. He has 6. Here's Walker. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Russell Westbrook. And with Kidd, the results on the floor, Greg, speak for themselves. He knows what he wants out of his players, Clark, and he keeps them accountable.
And, you know, having that accountability is what made the Bucks so much better last season. Kidd is still a very young head coach, but I tell you what, he's shown me a bright future in that capacity for himself.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jeff Ayers. Wash comes in for Lure. And it's Muhammad in for Karasov. Now here's Gortat. 10 points for him. Allen, that's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
No good from Valanciunas.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they? And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
James Harden, he's checked in for Walker. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gortat. Bosch passes to Muhammad. It's Harden with the draw. Oh, wow. That's a beautiful chance.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Take a look at what Harden's been doing. He's got 10 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Humphreys comes in for Kenneth Faried. And it's Korver in for Tony Allen. And here we go. Fast break. Muhammad's got it. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Korver, good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania, Clark, and it's the case now.
It still sure is the case. I mean, it's hard to find a guy with his combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over-aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down than to turn him up.
And so it's Milwaukee now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Harden, no good.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead, doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game. And watching Valanciunas rebound, it's clear he has all the tools. Great anticipation, really looks to box out. Strong vertical. Might just need to add some strength to become a perennial 10-rebound-a-game guy.
And for Valanciunas, he's been working on his defensive consistency. Last year, he actually increased his blocks per game while lowering his fouls per game. That's a big step forward in his development.
And the Bucks making a change here. Oladipo's checked in.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Shot's good. Hit.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Milwaukee with the ball. Down by 12. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Oklahoma City. So he gets them both. Bucks trail by 14. Harden outside. Outside Bosch. Oladipo outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Shot clock at 6. Bazemore misses. Clarkson, tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Takes a 3 and finished off by Noah.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
And he gets the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now, here is Harden. 12 points for him. Bosch, the screen. Off the pick. And Harden with the stuff.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
Now, here's Noah. 6 points for him. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Cephalosha kicks to Oladipo. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Harden dishes to Bosch. Pass to Oladipo. Wide open. Humphries gets the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Noah, the pass to Humphries. Drops one in from the wing. He's got 16.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Valanciunas kicks to Harden.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set. They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups. I understand that. But this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Fareed's checked in for Chris Humphries. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They get the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
He's off on the first.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
And he's good on the second.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line, and on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
With 2 seconds left. Can't get it to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Oklahoma. And the final period of play just about to start. Oklahoma City leading by 10. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Kenneth Fareed, also Noah out there. Kyle Korver is out there with Kent Bazemore. Fareed setting the pick for Korver. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. And good on the basket. Book it. Korver's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Thunder.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Harden has a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here is Harden, following the score by Oklahoma City. To the paint. Here's Cephalosha. And he overshot that one, missing. The Thunder leading by 12. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That free throw missing. A different look for Oklahoma City. Gortat's checked in for Noah. Paul George comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Tony Allen subbed in for Kyle Korver.
You know, Kenneth Fareed was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team 4 years ago. Took the league by storm with his energy and hustle. Looked like the sky was the limit for him, but every year since then, his numbers have looked very similar.
Bucks trailed by 13. They double him with George. It's Harden with the drive. And Bosch gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 8th assist in the game.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
And it's George missing.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Number
And the three ball is good. 20 points for him.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Walker dishes to Valanciunas. It's Harden with the drive. Outside Bosch. And here's Cephalosha for three. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Cephalosha. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Stolen by Westbrook. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Well, at this stage, you might as well have a seat and get off the floor. They've got no chance in this one. Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
Here's Oladipo. Paul George making his last shot. And Valanciunas kicks to Cephalosha. Allen against Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Off the pick. The wide open look here for Bosch. And another three for Milwaukee.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
It's Allen on the wing. Fires for three. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
And it's Kenneth Faried with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
To the middle. Harden the pass to Valanciunas. Off on the layup. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And the Thunder making a change here. Sanders is checked in. The Thunder leading by 13. Over in the corner, Allen. Kicks to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. They get it again. Screen by Sanders. And it's sent back by Bosch. They get it back. And Harden with the stop.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch. George dishes to Westbrook. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Chris Humphries has checked in for Oklahoma City. Korver comes in for Tony Allen. Feeds it to Sanders. Westbrook kicks to Korver. Pass to Sanders. It's tipped. Cephalosha with the steal. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
That is good.
And, you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he goes at the rim and takes out any contact he felt on the way to get there.
Now, here is Harden. 6 to shoot. Oladipo goes in. Bosh. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Larry Sanders picks one up.
And one last note, guys, about Westbrook. He dunks on purpose. I mean, last season he said that he dunks so hard to discourage any defender from blocking his shot or even contesting him.
The Thunder leading by 13. Stolen by Harden. Here's Cephalosha. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Pass to Porter. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Oladipo, the pass to Harden. Down low. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by the Bucks. Harden's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Up the floor. The rebound by Humphries. Humphries has got his 3rd rebound on the night. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Victor Oladipo, after a solid rookie campaign, really took it up a notch last season, even after missing, Clark, the first 9 games with that facial fracture.
I love this kid's gravitas. I mean, he's got a presence about him. His percentages improved across the board, field goal, 3-point free throws. But I like his work ethic and his confidence.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He told his team to keep looking for 3-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
In talking about Victor Oladipo's improvement, a lot of it has to do with his work ethic. Also his pregame film studies, something his college coach absolutely raved about. And all of that showed up for him big time last season. All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, the TOs, those kinds of mistakes, have really kind of drained their confidence to this point. And, you know, back to Oladipo, we always talk about 5-star phenoms coming out of high school. He was just a 3-star guy. He's had to work for everything he's gotten, and I think that served him well. He's got a hunger and drive that you can't manufacture.
Sanders' shot is off.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Now here's Westbrook. And George, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Valanciunas. Here's Westbrook. And it's Korver in the corner. Cannot hit. And Milwaukee the other way now. It's stolen by Korver. Here we go, one-on-one. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. And jam! Just beautiful. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy. Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And Oladipo kicks to Harden. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. 8 rebounds, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
Humphries with the bucket.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Great pass by Bosh there.
And here now the Thunder. After the basket by Milwaukee. The three from Korver. They grab their own miss. It's stolen by Valanciunas. To the inside. Here's Oladipo. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Left side, Korver. From 18 feet away. Westbrook with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Korver dishes to Sanders. Westbrook with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Westbrook against Harden. 5 on the clock. It's Westbrook with the drive. And the rejection by Harden. And it's Milwaukee's ball. 7-point differential. Sefolosha passes to Oladipo. Money!
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
Bosh dives in. Gortat with the block. And the Thunder with the possession here. 17 points was their biggest margin. Dishes it to Westbrook. Here's George. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money!
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
For 3, Westbrook, it's off. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.